Hello, my name is Rab. This is my new video about Warframe. For this mission, I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose Hydroid. I'm going to take the Lantern Wraith. No, I'm going to take the Gorgon Wraith. I still didn't play it with them, so my secondary will be the Pyrana. I just have to change something here. Well, I'm going to make a build here, and talking about damage, I think I already said this in previous videos. I only use corrosive damage. I use corrosive damage against all enemies, so I never have to worry about changing damage. You can still try other damage to have fun, but corrosive is effective against all, so I never change damage. If I'm going to play against Corpus or against Infested or against Grenier or Corrupted. The way Toxic works in this game, corrosive is viable against all factions, so but I'm seeing some people, for instance, have this and then put a freeze card in their build. This card, it doesn't nullify this completely, but almost, because this if you are playing especially against armored enemies, this will practically nullify this, because freeze gives a minus 60% against armor, so you are doing practically half of the damage only because of this card. So well, I know that most people know this, but there are some people that still didn't understand how damage work. You only gain if you combine two elemental damage or 4 elemental damage, because if you put another elemental damage here, you don't gain nothing. There are some weapons in the game that you can easily build a dual damage, make a dual damage build. But well, that have already a damage, so it is more easily to make a build using that. But it depends from the build you make, because you may make use one and use other that nullify the first one. So okay, what I was going to put here, I'm a bit lost. No, it's not Magnum Force, it's this one. I was thinking in one thing. Okay, I have Jolt here, but now I want to try something I removed Magnum Force from the build that I have in A because, well, this is, I said this already, this completely with maxed mods have insane damage, so you don't need that much damage unless you, of course, you're going to endless mode. So that leaves us a bit of maneuver room to try other things. I was trying to find a mod here that I'm not finding. Okay, Razor Sleep is this one. It's this one. I think this weapon is very good, but it lacks a bit on magazine, and I'm going to try it to see if there are any changes. Just show in my Hydroid I only use these abilities, the Test Barrage and the Tidal Surge. I don't use Tentacle Swarm nor Underthrow, but well, this is my option. I have intensified to boost the damage, a half narrow-minded to give me a little duration, but not much. Flow and streamline are most redirection, vitality, and in Hydroid I'm using these two, especially because I'm playing solo. If I was in a party, I would change at least one of these cars because there was no need to have the two. And I do this almost with all frames. If I'm playing solo, I use this combination, this for survivability. If I'm playing in a party, I only use these two, or this if it is a survival, to give me a little more room to take damage. Okay, it's done. Okay, I'm wasting all my keys. I'm just going to keep the tower 4 keys. So. Like I was saying, Pyrana is a weapon that surprised me very much, because the first time I tried the weapon I didn't like it. I even thought and said that to some of my friends, whoa, that new pistol is just meh. But well, because I still had to level it because of mastery purpose, so I begin to play with it, and even with the small magazine that it have, I begin to like very much to play with it. So I decided to put it in a list of the forming weapons. Well, I practically form everything because that is my. Each person have his own thing. My thing is formed weapons to be able to use them everywhere, so that's why I kind of find it hilarious when come those guys saying that X weapon is crap or Y weapon is crap, and well, if you mod a weapon the same way that you mod your Bolton Prime, you can go with any weapon anywhere. Now, the Bolton Prime still does more damage, that is a fact. No nothing against that, it's true, but that doesn't do the other weapons crap. And one thing is, you gain with it because I have a lots of variety. I can come do this mission and really choose what weapon I want to bring. I don't I'm not forced to bring the Bolter Prime or the Soma or whatever. Doesn't matter. The only weapons in my inventory that aren't formed in the rifles are the launchers, and in the pistols I think is the embolist. The only one that I didn't form yet. And that give me variety, and the fact that DA introduced the trade, I'm also able to have lots of weapons. Well, I did support the devs, but people that want to act like a collector thing and don't want to waste money, you can use the trades. Sell prime parts, buy slots, and rank weapons, keep the weapons, have something to keep you interested in the game, because, well, that was not only, but that was mostly what kept me interested in Warframe so many times. I can say that most of my friends that start playing this with me don't play anymore. They come here once in a while, but they got bored. And I still have a friend that say only bored people become bored, but well, I'm not saying that is a fact, but well, it doesn't always be that way. I really have friends that they have a lots of creativity, and I can say that I never ever heard them say that they were bored with anything, and that is the only fact I can retain. It may be an absurd, but it's true. Usually people that are very creative never get bored with anything, because they always find a way to keep them entertained. Well, I'm not such a creative person, but I think my objective of that I created of formed weapons, try all weapons, and that was a big help to keep me interested in the game. And another thing is the mods, especially survival, that, well, I still love to play survival. I think it's a very fun mod. If they did a few tweaks in the mod, it even become better, but well, even the way it is, it's very fun. Well, I'm going to refill my energy, because, well, I always do this before I take. Wow, these grenades are just annoying. Well, it seems they were waiting for me. That is the only thing that I find annoying in the Tower 3 and Tower 4 missions, is the grenades. Well, you are most of the time swarmed by enemies, you cannot look at all at the same time, and it's very easy for one to throw a grenade and you don't see the grenade. It's very annoying, because, well, here doesn't do insane damage, but in Tower 4 it's, if you don't have your health full, you may die. with the grenade if the grenade explodes right near you. And with the Warframe is a certain death. Well, Hydroid still have this ability that is a big help in these missions to protect objectives. It doesn't have a very useful CC ability. I only use this as a CC, but this is not a CC ability. But well, it can't work that way. It's practically like Zev. Most people use Tornado to inflict damage. I use Tornado to CC the, especially if I'm protecting an objective here. Sometimes things go wrong. Like I remember when mobile defense mission that I was 20 seconds from the end, the game threw 3 heavies against me. I used the Tornado. They were over there and one over there. I used the Tornado and my unluck is they go in the Tornado and drop right here and kill me. Well, I did fail the mission because I was without energy and 3 heavies firing against me in this tier it's a bit, even that Zev have very high shields, but well, I had already suffered a little damage and they dropped it very near me and the objective, and the fact that I didn't have energy, I still tried to refill it, but it was too late. Well, they killed me and they destroyed the objective. It's 3 heavies. Well, if 1 heavy can destroy the objective very easily, 3 heavies, well, I killed it 1, but 2 heavies are the time I needed to revive and respawn. They destroyed the objective. Well, but with Tornado is that way. Sometimes you have to look if the enemies aren't going to die. You have to see where they are going to fall to be ready to act accordingly. My mistake was I didn't have energy and I didn't become aware of that, and when they fall right in front of me, I didn't have the energy to protect me, to use turbulence at least to protect me from the damage, at least for me to take them down. I didn't lose my sentinel. This is interesting weapon, this Gorgon. Well, it have a little side back like the normal version is. You have to use your secondary or you run out of ammo very easy. This is a weapon that you can use in conjunction with the secondary, and you have a pretty decent weapon. Okay, it's done. I like to use Hydroid in this kind of mission. Although it doesn't have, like I said before, a good CC ability, but we can use his first ability to give us a little brief time. Okay, it's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, see you around.